Welcome back to another episode of More BS.
I'm Chef Babette.
And I'm Shabnam.
And
And this is the only Chef Babette. And the reason why I'm saying this is because what we've just recently discovered, I think when you really start to make it, this is when the fake accounts come up. People make videos of you. They're trying to position themselves to build their own brand using your name and your likeness. Tell us about that.
oh my gosh. What about that? Have you guys, if you go on YouTube and you key in Chef Babette, can we show them a picture?
Yeah.
Let me get it. You talk to them and I'll find it.
And here's the deal. I don't want to promote this page. I don't want you guys to be providing more likes and hits on this YouTube page, but it should be reported because the content is actually completely misleading. It's misinformation. Not saying what she does is misinforming, but how they are saying who Chef Babette is, and it's got this weird AI voice.
Oh, it's so horrible.
Totally different story. We're gonna jump on that next. But healthy aging,
Something like that.
health, whatever it is. But they post this picture of
It's just so
of Chef, and it's like she's in a gymnast position.
Oh,
It's not even her body.
here it is.
This photo, it's not even her body.
It's my head.
Pasted on.
Somebody else.
And so,
Oh, what about the one?
hold on, wait, let's finish
okay,
it.
okay,
So
okay.
we all view this. It's about an 8-minute video.
Yes,
And this
long.
came up about a week ago. So this page just started about a week ago, and they've already got so many hits on this.
And people are commenting
They're
and
loving it.
they are. It's
Thinking that Chef Babette has taken part or given permission to use her likeness and her videos and her stuff.
But my body is my thing at 72 years old.
Yeah.
Why would you stick my head on somebody else's body? And that looks like a gymnast or somebody. I can't even sit like that.
She can't sit like that. That's how we know. That butt is
That
not
butt
hers.
is not my booty. I ain't never had a booty like that.
What booty?
But
That was
that
not-
booty,
that-
them thighs though. What about them thighs?
The
Come on
dicky
now.
and cottage cheesy, right?
They were.
And the reason cellulite doesn't really exist that much.
Oh, this is not me.
That doesn't really exist on Chef Babette's body. And the reason why we're so upset about this, not because there's a problem with cellulite or whatever, it's because they're falsifying that this is what this woman looks like, who's worked really hard
Right.
to ensure that she actually
Doesn't look like
has
that.
an improved appearance. That being said, also the content on there is
The
not true.
content. What they do is, as they're narrating my story, they've also gathered up tons and tons of videos. And so, in particular, there's a brother who is an artist that came into the restaurant, visited, and we sat and we talked a while. He was a brand new vegan. And they make a comment about my horrible relationships. And they show he and I sitting there together like he was one of my terrible relationships. It's just horrible. And then what about my husband?
What husband? Your husband wasn't even on there. So the funniest thing is they're talking about Rondo.
Ron Davis. And they find a photo of somebody named Ron Davis.
That's not her husband.
And that I've never even met. It's not my husband.
Did Rondo see that?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I bet he will freak. He'd be like, what the?
It's just so hideous and so awful but some of it's just so, and then they talk about, and she was on drugs, and she was a drug dealer. I've never been a drug dealer. It's just
Did
awful.
they really say
They
that?
said it. And then with her crack cocaine addiction. It's just, and it sounds like a bot.
It is. It's an AI.
Sounds like an AI.
Which is so frustrating
It's so
because
horrible.
I'm sure now it's so easy to make these things using technology and AI but dang, I had gotten a couple of messages. This was probably a few months ago, where my good friends and my students. So my students, I teach at CSUN. I teach kinesiology. So social media is a big thing. A lot of my students follow me, and I got a lot of messages from them being like, hey, professor, I'm getting requests from another page that you started, but it's asking, to follow your OnlyFans page. And I was like, I don't have an OnlyFans page.
What?
And I sure as hell would not be soliciting my students. My students. Now, I have a friend who has an OnlyFans page that's in fitness, and all she does is post fitness videos on it.
Right. But
fine.
Why did you tell your...
But still, I would not... It's so wrong to do. You can't legally sell yourself or sell your products to your students anyways. It's not something I would do, but how embarrassing that was. And I actually had to talk with the CSUN administration because the department had contacted me saying that and I'm like, whoa.
First of all, I wouldn't do this.
Not me.
Yeah, but it's so bad because you think about how many people that have really big names and the kind of stuff that they obviously have to go through because somebody wants to make a buck.
I saw this on, I don't know if you guys know who Dr. Garth Davis is. He was on What the Health. He was on
I've heard of Garth Davis.
And he created the book Proteinaholic.
Oh, okay.
He's really brilliant. And I love him because he's just really honest and super sassy, and I hope we can get him on the show sometime soon.
Right.
But he had posted something on Instagram. He was like, "This is my only page. Do not send me money. I am not requesting." He's like, "I have a wife and children. I do not want to meet you at a Motel 6 to have an affair." The fact being that this very prestigious medical doctor
has to go through
this and explain himself to a thing.
Now, a lot of people have suggested that I, request a cease and desist. Now, but do I do that with YouTube? Do I go to YouTube and say, this is not correct, this is not me, I don't know who these people are? Oh, how
you're going to have to go in through your own Chef Babette page and contact YouTube and say, hey, this I need to get this done. This needs to be reported. Taken down. But you have to report it from that site.
Got it.
So they know that it's actually you.
Oh, okay.
How many of you guys at home have actually dealt with some sort of identity theft, I guess you could say? Yeah. Where somebody's pretending to be you, or they're falsifying some information on you. We'd love to hear it. Remember to subscribe below, but share your comments.
You know, the most what I had happen to me a couple of years ago was when my Instagram page was hacked, and the hacker was I communicated.
Was it your Instagram or your Facebook?
It was my Instagram.
Oh my God.
But now, remember when the Facebook page got hacked?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened to that. Facebook Meta was really, really cruel to me, because what Meta did was when we got access to the account again, they started blaming me for all of the posts that the hacker was putting up. And then they would not publish the page again. So now I can't even find the page. And I had over 200,000 followers on that page. Almost everything I ever posted on that Facebook page went viral. I had a lot of loyal people on that page. So that kind of bothered me. But the Instagram page, I was going back and forth with the hacker. He was asking me for money. I told him I ain't giving you shit. I was like, and my grandson was like, Mom, please tell Momo. That's what my grandkids call me, Momo. Please tell Momo to stop fighting with the hacker. Those hackers are crazy. They'll send the police to her house and she'll be in jail. But I didn't realize what hackers actually have done to people. They've caused pain to people. Yeah. But I'm surprised I got my Instagram page back.
She did not pay them.
I didn't pay them nothing.
She was like,
I live in America. I already deal with racism. And here you come, he looked Russian or something like that. Here you come hacking my page. I ain't paying you shit. I was ghetto and crazy. And I would go back and then as soon as the hacker would post something, I'd repost it and say, hacker, 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 hacker. My grandson was like, this is not safe here, what she is doing. Having fights with the hacker.
You do not want to get in a fight with Babette. She's going to be totally hood on
and so
you.
I so hood. He was finally like, this Negro lady right here, we are going to give her little stanky page back because we ain't getting nothing. It was all East Side, 100%.
So see, you know you're making it when people are hacking you, pretending to be you, creating videos about you. So instead of, I know it can be incredibly frustrating, but try and see some flattery in it. You know, I guess there's always a little bit of sunshine to that.
But can you put my own body on my head? Under my head? Can I just at least have my own body and just give me Rondo back? You can just give me Rondo.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
Come on. I'd rather Rondo than him. I don't know him.
Well, I think that just wraps up this super quick, short episode today. Just a quick reminder, subscribe to this channel, like and comment below.
Please, you guys.
And we want to hear your stories.
Please.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.